Hello students, a warm welcome to all.
Let us continue with our new topic, vertically opposite angles. What is vertically opposite angles? If two lines are intersect, then there will form two opposite angles, right? These are the opposite angles, one pair of opposite angles. Suppose this one A, then this one B. Okay? These two pairs of opposite angles are called vertically opposite angles. Here we can get two pairs of opposite angles. One pair is angle A and angle B. Other one is angle C and angle D. These are the two pairs of opposite angles. These two pairs of opposite angles are called vertically opposite angles. Understood? If two lines are intersect, then they will form two pairs of opposite angles or four angles. These opposite angles are called vertically opposite angles. Understood? Suppose also these two pairs of opposite angles are always equal. That is, angle A equal to angle B and angle C equal to angle D. The measures of that two pairs of opposite angles are always equal. Okay, but we can't say without any proof. In mathematics, we should say the proof. How to prove this angle A equal to angle B and angle C equal to angle D? Listen. We have to prove this angle A equal to angle B. For that, I am taking this line. Okay? Then they will form a linear pair, no? Which are the linear pair? Angle D and angle A are linear pairs of angles, right? So we can write angle A equal to, we know that angle A plus angle D equal to 180, because these two angles are linear pair. So here from this equation we will get angle A equal to 180 minus angle D. Understood? So we can write here angle A equal to 180 minus angle D. Right? Here we have to write in bracket angle A and angle D are linear pairs. Understood? Angle A equal to 180 minus D. This is the equation number 1. Okay? Also, what is angle B? We know that this is the line, and here these two angles are linear pair. I am drawing here this angle B and angle D are linear pair, right? Because these angles are formed in this line, angle B and angle D. Okay? So we can write angle B equal to how to write? First we have to write in bracket angle D plus angle B equal to 180, because angle D and B are linear pair, right? From that equation, angle B equal to 180 minus angle D. Right? From this equation, we can write angle B equal to 180 minus angle D. Okay? So, this is the equation number 2. Look, this angle 1, equation number 1 and equation 2. These 180 minus D, 180 minus D. The right side of these two equations are same, right? 180 minus angle D, 180 minus angle D. So, if the equation's right side is equal, then the left side also equal. That means, that is angle A equal to angle B. That we have to prove here now. Angle A equal to angle B. That means the opposite angles are vertically opposite angles. That means vertically opposite angles are equal. Right. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Angles are equal. Similarly, we can prove that this angle C and angle D are equal. So, we can write here, similarly, we don't need to prove this one, okay? Similarly, angle D equal to angle C. Understood? So, we can say that angle A and angle B are equal and angle C and angle D are equal. That means, if two lines are intersect, then their opposite angles, vertically opposite angles are always equal. Understood? So let us understand the vertically opposite angles through one good example. Here I have one scissors. Okay, this is the very good example for the vertically opposite angle. Okay, when I am widening this handle of this scissors, they will form two pairs of vertically opposite angle. Which are they? This is the first one, first pair, and this is the second pair. Okay. Also, you can clearly understand what vertically opposite angles are equal. When I am widening this handle, the opposite angles also increasing their size, right? Like that, the upper and lower angle also decreasing their size. Understood? This, I hope from this example you can clearly observe that vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay.
Now let's do one problem. In the given figure, if angle 1 equal to 30 degree, find angle 2 and 3.
From the given figure, we can say that angle 1 equal to angle 3. Why? Yes, it is the vertically opposite angle. Angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. So, angle 1 equal to angle 3. So, angle 3 equal to 30 degree, right? Okay. We got this angle 3 equal to 30 degree. Okay. Listen here. This angle 3 and angle 2 are linear pair, right? This is the line. These angles are formed in this line, right? Angle 3 and angle 2 are linear pairs. Angle 3, that means angle 3 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. The sum of two linear pair angles are always 180 degree. Because angle 3 and angle 2 are linear pair. Okay. So, angle 3 equal to 30 degree. So, we can write 30 angle 3. Instead of angle 3, we can write 30 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. So, angle 2 equal to 180 minus 30. Okay. That means 180 minus 30 means 150 degree. Angle 2 equal to 150 degree. So the answer, we have to find angle 2 and angle 3. Angle 2 equal to 150 degree and angle 3 equal to 30 degree. Right?
Students, now let's start the exercise 5.1 from this chapter. Okay. Find the complement of each of the following.
The complement angles. Yes. When the sum of two measures of two angles are 90 degree, then that two angles are called complementary angles. Okay, here given one angle is 20 degree. Then how to find the another angle? Yes, we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 90 degree. So, one angle is 20 degree. So, 20 plus angle 2. Angle 2 we don't know. That's why write angle 2 itself. So, angle 2 equal to 90 minus 20. That is equal to 70 degree. Here one angle is given. We have to find the another angle. Okay. How to find? Just to subtract that angle from the 90 degree. Okay. Here how to find? Here also these two angles are complementary. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 90 degree. So angle 2 equal to 90 minus 63. One angle is given 63. So this one is 27 degree. Okay. Third one. This is very simple question. That's why I done very fast. 90 degree. Then angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 57. That is equal to 90 degree. Then angle 1 equal to 90 minus 57, that is equal to 33 degree. These are the three angles. Understood? Because these angles are complementary angles. That's why we have to subtract one angle from the 90 degree. Okay. Next question. Find the supplement of each of the following. We have to find the supplement angles. What is supplement angles? Yes, the sum of two measures of angles are 180 degree, then that angles are called supplement angles. Okay. Here one angle is given 105. So we know that the sum of two angles is 180. So angle 1 is 105. We don't know the another angle, so write angle 2. That is equal to 180. So angle 2 equal to 180 minus 105. That is equal to 75 degree. Okay. Then next one. Second one. How to do? Like this. Angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180. Because we have to find the supplementary of 87. Okay. Then angle 1 equal to 87. 87 plus angle 2 we don't know. So write angle 2. So angle 2 equal to 180 minus 87. That is equal to 93. Okay. Then third one. 154. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180. Angle 1 is 154 plus angle 2 equal to 180. So angle 2 equal to 180 minus 154, that is equal to 26 degree. Okay. You understood how to do? Because we have to find the supplement of each of the following. So we know that the sum of two supplementary angles are 180 degree. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180. From that we will get the another one of the supplementary angles. Okay. Third question. Identify which of the following pairs of angles are complementary and which are supplementary. Here they give some pairs of angles. We have to find which are the complementary angles, which are the supplementary angles. How to find? Simple. We have to add these two angles. If it is get 90 degree, we will say it is the complementary angle. If it is the sum is 180 degree, we can say it is the supplementary angles. Okay. So just find 65 plus 115. What is the answer? 180, right? So this is the supplementary angles. I am writing here short form S. Okay. 63 plus 27. What is the answer? 90 degree. So we can write this is the complementary angles. 112 plus 68. That is equal to 180 degree. So we can say this is the supplementary angles. 130 plus 50 degree equal to 180. So this is the supplementary angles. These two pairs are supplementary. 45 plus 45 equal to 90 degree. So this is the complementary angles. These two pairs are complementary. 80 plus 10 equal to 90 degree. So this is the complementary angles. These are the answers. Okay. Listen the fourth question. Find the angle which is equal to its complement. What are the information given in this question? Here we have to find the complementary angles. But that two pairs of complement angles are equal. These are the information given. So let one angle is x. If one angle is x, then the next one also x, right? Because here given that two pairs of complementary angles are equal. So we can write x plus x equal to complementary, right? So 90. 2x equal to 90. So x, from this equation we can find x. X equal to 90. This is the into 2. 2 into x. So it will be divided by 2. 90 divided by 2 equal to 45. So if two complement angles are equal, then their angle will be 45, 45. Then only their sum will be 90, right? 45 plus 45 equal to 90 degree. Okay. How to find this one? Just suppose one angle is x. So another angle is also x because that two angles are equal. Then find out from this equation solve, we can get x is equal to 45. Okay. So let us go to our fifth question. Find the angle which is equal to its supplement. Okay. Here we have to find the supplementary angle that are equal. Okay. So let us take one angle is x. Then the next one also x, because two angles are equal. Two supplementary angles are equal. That is the information given by the question. So sum of two angles, two supplementary angle equal to 180 degree. That we know. So from this equation we can find the value of x. Okay, 2x is equal to 180. That means x is equal to 180 divided by 2. That means x is equal to 90 degree. Here we get x is equal to 90 degree. That means if two supplementary angles are equal, then one angle will be 90 degree. Okay. Here we go the sixth question. In the given figure, angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. Here given that angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. That means the sum of angle 1 and angle 2 equal to 180 degree. Okay. Are supplementary angles. If angle 1 is decreased, that means here angle 1 is this angle and this is the angle 1, right? Yeah. If angle 1 is decreased, that means this line is moved towards the left side. Then what will happen? What will happen to angle 2? So that one condition is there, so that the angle still remains supplementary. Here the angle still remains supplementary. So if angle 1 is decreased, what will happen? Yes, here the angle 2 will increase. Suppose if the angle 1 is decreased like this, here I am drawing dotted line. Okay. So suppose the angle 1 is decreased this much. what will happen to this angle 2? Yes, it will increase. Then only the angle still remains supplementary. So what will write in this answer? If angle 1 is decreased, the angle 2 will increase, as both the angle have to remain as a supplementary angle. Understood?
So today I am ending my class. In the next episode, I will come soon with the rest of exercise. Okay, bye bye.